It is Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023. Today I'm doing another kind of a fantasy match. So it's something that would never happen in real life, but just kind of just mixing past wrestlers with current wrestlers. So I got Knight versus Big Boss Man, and I put him in the old blue steel cage that was first seen at WrestleMania 2 when Hulk Hogan and King Kong Bundy fought in the blue cage. It was also made into a toy with the LJN wrestling figures. They made a blue cage attachment to the ring for that line of wrestling figures in the mid '80s there, mid to late '80s. That line ran if you're into the wrestling figures. So this is a using in-game LA Knight and in-game Big Boss Man, and using the '80s look arena that created I made. And as I make I'm the arenas I make, not the wrestlers. That I'm not good at that. Anyway, so figure this would be a cool match to have and something everybody can enjoy. And it's a pin only match, so this is only gonna there's no escape from the cage. Do you ever like you like that? They have the cage match ends when the guy escapes from the cage. I always felt like the guy was like running away from his opponent. I always thought that was a weird way to end a match. I prefer the set it to when I have cage matches on here to set it to a pin. So that's it. This match is just gonna battle in the cage till somebody gets a pin. And here's LA Knight right now going for that pin. So uh, I like to mix it up. I like the different kinds of matches I like to create here. A lot of toppings on my pizza. A little pepperoni, a little sausage, a little garlic, and what do you like on your pizza? But anyway, just Boss Man's bleeding already. Wow, it's quick in the match. That's a cage match, I guess that way it goes. But just I like to just try to think of like cool matches. Oh my God, Boss Man splashes LA Knight right off the top of the rope on the cage there. And he kicked out of it too. That's crazy. Wow, that was a heck of a splash by Boss Man. Because Boss Man was like 350, 400 pounds. That was something on LA Knight. But yeah, I'm always trying to think of different matches I can have with this game. Just what would be cool? Who would match up well in across the history of professional wrestling? Because this game is so well done. It's so customizable. There's really no limit to what you can do with this game. You could have any wrestling company you could reenact, or any match. Any you can make the game into an AEW game or a WWE game or a WCW game. Whatever you want to do with the capabilities are endless. So I like to just put a lot of different toppings on my pizza, as I said. Put different cheeses on my crackers, and put different dressings on the salad, or put different different toppings on your ice cream, I guess. Or I don't know. I'll get back to the match here. There's the Boss Man and L.A. Knight. I like L.A. Knight. Who likes L.A. Knight? I think he's going to be a really big star in professional wrestling. He's just getting started. I think this guy. I like he does. He talks. I love how he talks. He talks really good. I think he's one of the best there is right now. He's good. I think it's only time before. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it's only a matter of time before this guy really becomes a big deal. Because they've been having him lose a lot and stuff, but I think he's gonna be a big star. We'll see what happens. But I like his interviews and stuff. He's I like his who likes the yeah. He goes yeah, yeah, whatever he does with the yeah thing. That's it. And of course the Big Boss Man was with he teamed with Akeem. He actually, when the team broke up, they fought at a WrestleMania, Boss Man versus Akeem. And he actually Boss Man had some good cage matches with Hulk Hogan in the blue cage. I should reenact that match. Here's LA Knight. It looks like that she's trying to climb out and realizes he can't. I think it's like a bug with the when you turn pin only on, they act like they're gonna climb out and they come back. Actually, in WWE 2K20, they used to go up there and get stuck there if you had a cage match. If you're doing computer versus computer, and they just stand there and never move, and you had to restart the match. It was that 2K20 had so many problems. It's a shame because it was actually a really good. I liked it. It was a really good game. I just didn't like it didn't work. It was just broken, but the potential was there to be a really good game. It just I don't know I don't understand programming and all that stuff. I don't know what happened, but there he goes. He goes to the top. Looks like he's gonna go to climb up out, and he does that. So maybe he'll jump off the cage. Oh, Boss Man caught him there with a boot. Big boot like on Andre the Giant. Yeah, Andre the Giant's last WrestleMania appearance, he actually helped the Big Boss Man. It was WrestleMania 7. He actually came out and helped the Big Boss Man out in the. He didn't wrestle a match, but he went out. Big Boss Man was having a match, and Andre came out and stood at ringside, helped him. That's it. Andre the Giant. He was the best. He's my favorite of the giant wrestlers like Omos and stuff like that. Andre is my favorite. He was something. All right, but now Boss Man's jamming him in there with the knee there, wearing him down. That's what you gotta do. Boss Man's all red in the head. Just I've said this in previous videos, but if the red body part's like the most maximum damage, the red goes yellow, orange to red. This is match number 72 for those keeping score at home. If you're playing the home game, keeping score, this is match 72. All right, Boss Man with a splash. Kind of a King Kong Bundy type splash. Makes me think of King Kong Bundy, that splash. Except Bundy's more specialty was the avalanche. So he's yeah, Boss Man's like bleeding above the left eye there. So I wonder if the blood's getting in his eye, he can't see or something. Help LA Knight. But LA Knight's he's getting pretty beaten up now too. LA Knight has a finisher though, so we'll see if he can use that finisher and get the win. Because if you play this game, have you had many matches end without a finisher? I think it's just pretty much at least 90% of them end with finishers. I guess you can end a match without a finisher, but it's the way it's set up. This game, you got to hit a finisher really have a better shot at ending the match. Boss Man with a nice double axe handle off the top, off the middle, off the rope there, off the middle rope. So this game, I think I forget when. I think we're a couple weeks out the next downloadable content edition to add more wrestlers to the game. Looking forward to that. Kick out by the Boss Man here, 8 minutes in. And that's it. I'm trying to think of another match to do. I take requests if anybody wants to suggest a match to have. I'll have it for them because I'm always looking for match ideas to have on my channel. Oh, LA Knight kicks out there. Always trying to think of different tag teams up to 4-on-4 matches, whatever I can do. Anything I can fit under an hour because the game clip limit on PlayStation 5 is an hour, so I got to keep it under an hour because I record these right on the PlayStation and then throw them up to the net for everybody to watch and watch along with me and enjoy the matches there. Just good wrestling matches. One thing about this game, play as a wrestling match is really good. It's just like watching a real match at home. And you can. The cool thing is you control it. You decide what match happens. If you want to see a match happen, you just set it up on here. And if WWE's not having the match and you want to see the match, you can set it up. Like my first match I did was Roman Reigns versus The Rock. If it never happens, at least I can have it on here because everybody wants to see Roman Reigns versus The Rock, so they can leave it, at least have it on their video game. And still waiting. I hope to put up AEW Fight Forever matches on the channel too, but they're still waiting for the game. But my guess is Christmas is coming. It's like in the October, November. It's going to come out, I bet, because it was supposed to come out last year. I think they just delayed it a year, and there's been no information. But I think it's going to end up coming out in October. So maybe November. Probably between somewhere between like there's probably something between Labor Day and Thanksgiving, somewhere in that window. It's going to come out. And then I'm also waiting for I don't know if anybody this not as much publicity for this game, but it's called the Wrestling Code. It's supposed to be coming out. That looks pretty cool too. But that's I don't know when that's coming out, but that hasn't gotten as much publicity as AEW Fight Forever. But that's another game coming on PlayStation 5. Hopefully, I'll have some matches from that too. Right now, I'm just doing WWE 2K23. I was going to do some Fire Pro Wrestling World matches, but that game doesn't look as good as these, so I decided just to stick with this and other more modern games, modern looking games like the Wrestling Code and AEW Fight Forever when they come out, and eventually WWE 2K24 and so on and so forth. Got a cover. LA Knight kicks out. LA Knight got a signature flashing there. The blue bar down there flashing. This match is pretty even. They got to do something about the AI wrestlers do not work the arms and legs over at all. They're not even damaged. It's always the body and the head. Another count here, see if he gets him. No, we're 12 minutes into this match. This is a good long battle, cage match. There's somebody jump off the top of the cage. That'd be cool. I'm sure you gotta do that. I have to check that out. I'm sure you can get on top of the cage and jump off it, but I haven't seen that. I'm trying to think if I've seen that in the cage matches. Have you been able to jump off the top of the cage onto your opponent in the game if you have the game? So leave a comment if you've done that. If you have a match request, leave a comment. I'm always looking for ideas. Always check for the comments to see if there's a good match request. Oh, we got him. Oh, Big Boss Man was about 12 minutes. Big Boss Man beats LA Knight. Oh, that was a pretty good match. I like that match. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Is Thursday, so I will see you then. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.